The so-called world's thinnest foldable? Turns out it might not be Honor. I measured the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Honor Magic V5 myself. And the results? Yeah, they shocked me too. See, when the Magic V5 launched earlier this year, Honor proudly claimed it was the slimmest book-style foldable ever made, clocking in at just 8.8 millimeters thick when folded. Then came the Galaxy Z Fold 7, launching later with a spec sheet saying it's 8.9 millimeters thick. That should have sealed it, right? Honor wins by zero point 0.1 millimeters. But here's the twist. Tech experts like Ice Universe started doing their own real-world measurements, and suddenly, Honor's title didn't look so solid. So I got curious. I grabbed both devices, pulled out my precision calipers, and put those thickness claims to the test myself. No marketing slides, no fluff, just raw numbers. I even contacted Samsung and Honor directly to understand their official measurement standards. And while Samsung stayed silent, Honor's explanation raised eyebrows. They admitted that their thickness numbers come from a device without the screen protector, even though the phone ships with one pre-applied. That's a key detail, and it changes everything. So for fairness, I measured both phones without any screen protectors, and I followed Honor's own stated method, measuring from the hinge side using appropriate thumb pressure. And you know what I found? The Honor Magic V5 measured in at 8.78 millimeters. The Galaxy Z Fold 7, just 8.6 millimeters. That's 0.18 millimeter thinner than the Magic V5, and even thinner than Samsung's own published spec. And no, it's not a fluke. Ice Universe reported the same thing with his units. Even more surprising? When I applied slightly firmer pressure, the kind Honor vaguely calls appropriate, the gap widened. The Fold 7 went even slimmer, pushing 0.3 millimeters thinner than the Magic V5. And while Honor blamed measurement inconsistencies, the pattern is too consistent to ignore. So yeah, based on real-world usage and physical testing, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7 is actually the thinnest book-style foldable. Honor's claim doesn't hold up unless you remove the screen protector and measure with incredibly specific and arguably questionable techniques. But here's the thing. Does any of this actually matter to most users? We're talking about a difference smaller than a grain of sand, fractions of a millimeter. You'll never feel it in your pocket. What you will notice? Battery life, cameras, software support, and overall usability. And in that regard, both phones are monsters in their own lane. The Honor Magic V5 packs a 5,580 mAh battery, 66-watt wired and 50 watts wireless charging, and a killer camera trio, including a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel ultra-wide, and a 64 megapixel 3x telephoto. Specs-wise, it goes toe-to-toe with anything in the market. But then there's Samsung, with its mature One UI, deep multitasking features, S Pen support, better software longevity, and yes, wider global availability, which Honor still lacks. The Z Fold 7 might not have the fastest charging or the highest res zoom lens, but it offers a more refined ecosystem that's hard to beat. Bottom line, Honor may have tried to win the title with a number, but Samsung won in the real world. The Z Fold 7 is thinner where it counts, in your hand, and more importantly, it delivers where it really matters, in actual day-to-day use. So, don't let marketing claims fool you. The truth is in the measurements. And when measured honestly, Samsung takes the crown.